Sony sent us some exciting new products to test out today. The first is going to be the next level in the A6000 line, and that's the A6700. When you first see it, it shares many of the body similarities to the A6600, but there are some design cues carried over from the A7C line. You still have in-body image stabilization, Z100 battery, and offset viewfinder, but you have better access to the single SD card slot like you do on the A7C. That being said, if you need redundant or relay recording dual card slot functionality, then we recommend going to the mid or high level tier of the A7 line. The 26 megapixel Exmor backside illuminated CMOS sensor, combined with the Bion's XR image processor, allows you to shoot up to 11 frames per second bursts with subject detection. The buffer is also large enough to accommodate up to 59 images on a burst. And for the vloggers, AI-based auto framing has made its way over from the ZV line of cameras into this one. Set your framing preference and speed in the menu and you're ready to go. And the A6700 with this mode enabled is going to do a good job of cropping in, moving around, being responsive to me coming closer to the camera, going further away, moving left to right, while also tracking my face and using that as a point of reference to find out where to crop, where to move that framing. I'm gonna also move back. I'm coming closer, I'm moving further away. I'm gonna move back here, sit a bit further back here. It's only gonna crop in so much. You don't really wanna lose that much quality as you go further away from the camera. So I would recommend getting a little closer. I'm probably about 10 feet away from the camera right now on the 18mm side of the 18 to 135. So I would certainly sit a little closer, not only for the sake of framing, but also for the sake of capturing audio from that distance. So give this feature a try. It may be useful to a lot of you who don't have additional help. You're doing this all on your own, but you want to have some dynamics to your shots. And for video shooters, dig through the menu and you'll find some H.265 10-bit recording options. And if you move over the new thumb dial over to S&Q mode, you'll be able to shoot 4K up to 120 frames per second, as well as Full HD up to 240 frames per second. Yes, 4K 120 in a compact body like this. Despite the long wait, this A6700 has come at the right time. There are many features that have been developed or refined over the past 4 years, and having those features implemented into the A6000 series now gives you an even more capable camera in a mid-range price. If you're looking for a high-performing APS-C mirrorless camera, then the A6700 may be one to watch. And next is the totally redesigned Sony 70-200mm f4 G series OSS version 2 lens. If you're someone who needs the reach of a 70-200 but wants to shed some weight and bulk in their bag, this new f4 version is a notable upgrade from its previous version. Aside from being 15% smaller and 15% lighter, you also get a 20% increase in autofocus speed. And right out of the box, you can shoot half macro at 70mm. And if you happen to need further reach, this lens is also compatible with the 1.4 and the 2x teleconverters. In fact, if you add the 2x teleconverter to this lens, at 70mm, you go from a half macro to a full macro. Comparing it to its f2.8 sibling, the f4 version 2 is about half a pound lighter. The f4 version 2 can also focus about 5 inches closer while at 70mm. All of these features, plus a refined construction, give this lens new possibilities for those who need it. If you want to make either of these new items part of your bag, visit any of our physical locations or online at bedfords.com.